Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Anna Mardall, and we have a brand new episode has been added. Reunion and Turnabout. I don't really know what to expect with this one. And because obviously this little girl is dressed very similar to the way Maya dresses. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a flashback or if she's, just related to the sisters in some way. Maybe she's, a cousin or something other than a cousin. I literally could not think of another word. So, so I don't know if this is going to be a flashback episode or not, but we will find out as soon as we start it. And first we have to save our progress. Okay. That was no accident. I hate that I don't know who's speaking because I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Innie? I finally get to see you again, and what the heck happened? What the heck happened? So... that looks like an interrogation room. Or not an interrogation room, a visiting room. Baby, that's my Sprite. Oh, Cap, do you really have to take it? Okay, here it is. Come on. Take it over there. That looks like a visitor's room, like at the police. And that's definitely Maya, and that's us. So why is Maya under arrest? It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. The heck? But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Oh no, was she possessed? She's a spirit medium and she's... Oh no. I can't believe something like this is happening. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Okay, so we are going to have a flashback. It's just... more recent than I realized, I guess. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess? But actually, oh no, his glasses falling down are driving me crazy. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun, is what the girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it is the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself the weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives? Holy shit. That's a lot. You're the doctor? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was the nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. You seem really broken up about it. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because this situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. What would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, wait a second. I worked under her? Yes. Am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... We worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? Well, I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya. Wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Yeah, and I mean, if you're buying the plane ticket, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. So this is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Oh, hi. Okay, so I guess you're not a flashback. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad your training is going well for you. Looks like you've finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network! Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So, what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick! I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. Okay, I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but now he's a killer. There's no way. There's not going to be. It's like the rule of dramatic irony. That's too scary even for me. Chris, baby, what are you doing? Why are you pacing back and forth? Did you lose the Sprite cap? Where do you cut those? We're gonna move one of these days, and there's gonna be like 8,000 Sprite caps somewhere. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh? Yep. Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? What? No, you can't have my Sprite. Why would you want Sprite? You're a cat. Cats don't need Sprite. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. I'm amazed that we've accepted that, given that the literally only case that we know of is of her mother channeling a spirit who either lied or he gave her a unclear or non-committal answer and she lied for him. Because her mother channeled Miles Edgeworth's dad and said the answer was that the innocent man in the elevator had shot him. Which suggests that either the ghost lied, or Maya's mother lied. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. What do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearl? Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Oh, I called it cousin. Wait, then that means, is she also a medium? Yep, she's a medium too. Pearl's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain. Your aunt? Pearl's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some burgers. Wait, but there was another thing to ask. Oh, no, that was the third thing. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. An old bus stop. It says Kurain. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits with this area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception here, so I may need it later. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on the bead of a sign. It looks like this rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a complex explanation written here, but it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. It doesn't feel very, very much like the pictures of California that I've seen. But what do I know? She's adorable. I love her. Pearl Faye, 8 years old. It's almost like this isn't California at all and was instead localized from somewhere else. Yeah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Are you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airways. It looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to the building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. They give out guide maps? I have a bad feeling about this. Usually we have maps for crimes. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. And that's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Faye? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. The one that was discredited and had to go into hiding because people mocked her so thoroughly? That one? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure. Oh, no, wait. We wanted to examine. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there's a strong lock to top it off. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Here's a translation, once in a lifetime. Its message is, people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. It's probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Okay. Well... let's go meet the aunt? Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Look at that. There's candles everywhere. It's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won? First a girl who runs away, and now an old woman who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you? Actually, no, I'm gonna look around first. The meditation room was on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit world. Except not a curtain at all because it's heavy and iron. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The letter is fading too. I think I recognize a few characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says, but I'll ask Maya about it later. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Why do you add mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry? She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. About Mystic Maya? It is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. The only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. How strong are you? It is a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. Oh. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is easier to call that person to our world. traffic accident. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, she is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. She seems fun. This garden is breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love in it. What is that over there? An incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It looks like there's a room over there, too. A peaceful feeling emanates from it. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in it, but the incinerator piques my curiosity. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. What a pretty bedroom. So this is the side room. It looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor, and it looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Look at the beautiful beds. There's bedding spread on the floor. Is someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium, taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. So it's probably a good idea not to disturb her. Hey, you! Hold on now, this gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that. Oh, no. No! Southern accent? No! Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? Lot of hair, lot of heart. Who are you again? I'm gonna call her a lot of hair. Lot of hair, was it? Lot of hair? You best not be making fun of my hair now. I wasn't making fun, I was complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was because of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. It was because of your false lying testimony that my friend was nearly sent to jail. Looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution as one of their witnesses, and came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak.
Minor detail. Stop being so uptight, letting little things get in the way. The name's Heart. A lot of heart. Don't go forgetting it.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's a lie, just like everything else about you.
Now listen here. I'm here to take some pictures today. Gotta get myself a real scoop.
I guess you're still at it? Being a photographer, I mean?
You betcha. The hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channel's about to get started.
Is it that time already?
We should all hurry up and get back to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on.
Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, I should continue to judge her as harshly as humanly possible.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. Oh yeah, people are totally gonna believe that this was above board, dude. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yeah, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go. I don't really feel good about him and her being in a closed room together.
Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny, how come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland. What are you? This is Kurain village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry.
Wow, she shot a lot up. Now that's impressive.
Now then, let us wait. Hey now! What was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber.
Hey, that's a gunshot!
Excuse me?
I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot! I bet my afro on it.
Maya's in there. We'll break into the chamber.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're gonna break in.
What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it.
We'll have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is...
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright & Co. law offices later.
Now that's what I call being a man.
Oh no. Dr. Gray! What the fuck?
I was murdered.
Maya?
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
What?
Water at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, before there are more victims here.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny.
My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
She seems on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared too.
Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Wait, so that's not just for us? When she turns into Maya and has like her tits out, that's everyone sees that and nobody in court notices? Because they all knew Maya. Nobody's like, huh, that looks just like the girl that used to work with Phoenix? Really? Never?
Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one chant with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheet.
I sort of got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him.
Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya?
She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful.
Let me see her, please.
She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery.
I guess I just have to wait. Oh no.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh?
You again?
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. And I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright?
Why is it grinning at me?
Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe?
My name isn't Gumshoe, ma'am. It's Gumshoe. Two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Let's go see if... She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her.
Lotta? God, don't let it be me next!
Don't scare me like that.
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me! If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands, mine.
Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you?
Nah. Well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my post-stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. The curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm going to try being a celebrity photographer now.
Good for you. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier. Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. The Seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta! Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me.
Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scene of the century.
Oh my god, she's just such a horrible person. She's such a horrible person. Like this is my big break? Kind of horrible? The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you! Don't touch anything!
Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Yeah, well, first we're gonna...
Hey, pal! No touching without my permission!
I'm just looking.
I can't be too careful. The kid like her can be a murder suspect, now can I?
Okay, so we can't search right now. We just touched. About Maya.
Well, I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it.
Yeah. Only Maya and the victim were inside this room. But Maya is...
You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence.
Detective Gumshoe looks like a professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Dr. Gray was shot with a gun?
He was shot in the forehead.
But... what?
He was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
A knife?
Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot.
Where did a knife come from? I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier.
Like, how can I help you?
That is...
so, isn't this about time to start?
Huh? Time to start what?
You know, like, the channeling?
The channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there has been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's, like, totally a bummer?
Yeah? After all that effort, that's all she had to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Minnie.
Or Eeny Meeny.
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
And that's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomena, ESP, and psychic powers. That sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So, what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Because, like, talking to dead people on, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time.
So you were sleeping in here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Well, like a long, long time ago? I was like a patient, yeah.
She sounds like she's trying to hide something.
Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart, so I don't, like, get it.
Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act?
I'm, like, totally bad at remembering people's names. But I, like, remember seeing that face somewhere before, like, I think.
Well, thanks for trying. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this much of an airhead.
This face, like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You're joking, right?
Like, of course I am, silly.
Thank goodness.
Oh, hey, that's, like, Maya Fey, right? She's, like, way famous. Like, well, for people like us, I mean, like, she's, like, the daughter of the master, right?
Well, at least she remembers some things.
I'm, like, totally bad at remembering people's names.
Okay, so do we think she's really the killer? There's no one here, as usual. Oh! Hi! How are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. She's got the key to the channeling room? What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? How'd she get the key to the room? Did she get it from Maya? Oh, dear madam. You have such impeccable timing.
Like, what's all the buzz?
Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Baby. So, you're the master, or something, of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Well, yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay, we closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. That's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. You don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare, okay? Huh? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did it. I killed that person with 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Sorry, Nick, but there's nothing really special about it. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I can't face myself. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? That's the guy I killed. Pearly definitely has more than me. What are you talking about? Who I think the next master should be. I mean, she's got more spiritual power than me, and she works really hard at her training. I can't face my aunt right now. It's alright, Maya. I'm sure she understands. She's on our side after all. That's a lot of heart, right? That girl is still just the next sensational photo. I guess some things never change. What do you think about this person? Okay, so she doesn't know Eeny Meeny. Feels like I've been gone forever, but it's only been 1 day. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Here it is, right on my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, on May 2nd,
14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical. How's the plant doing? Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss Mia, who passed away. A poster of the TV action heroes Steel Samurai. Maya threatened to curse me with a magic spell if I took it down, so I guess it can stay. Alright, back to Kurain. It takes 2 hours every time we come here, so... I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'll wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. I should take this chance and thoroughly check the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Good morning.
I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful.
That's Mystic Maya, good sir!
She is scary. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
Shouldn't it be Mystic Pearl?
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too.
I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday.
Do you mean the awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him.
Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened in this room after I left?
Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head.
To make her go unconscious?
That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Spirit severing technique?
The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
Is this kind of testimony admissible in a court of law? What is this room exactly?
The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? How?
When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
Isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. That would be...
The folding screen there is the Kurain's sacred writings. Along with the Kurain sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity!
Odd for her to be worrying about folding screens at a time like this. How is Pearl doing?
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
Did you do this to get Maya out of the way? That's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior.
But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Pearl is a channeling prodigy and the pride of the Branch family. She's really fired up.
In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit what?
especially do not welcome strangers into our village, as they disturb the aura here, especially people like you, good sir. You selfishly make Mystic Maya help you with your work. You should be thankful I have not taken your life for such a disrespectful act. And even more importantly, remember that if anything were to happen to Pearl... Well, you've just been upgraded to murderer. There's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. This is where the medium sits. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? There's a box. Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday? The, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire. Right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got, like, 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh! So, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more clear about it? Sorry. My bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Why are you still here today?
Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here.
Like what?
Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power?
I suppose? This village is the real thing after all.
So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer.
She sure seems like the carefree type on the surface. Have you heard about the murder?
It's, like, totally scary.
She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality. About the victim, Dr. Gray.
I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Well, like, a long, long time ago? I was, like, a patient, yeah.
She is definitely hiding something from me.
Like, is something wrong?
Where did this box come from? It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's mostly empty. But a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Interesting. You surprised me! How are you today? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the thing she had yesterday. We need to give her the Magatama. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you.
Oh, baby! I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's.
Uh-huh. She actually spoke.
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya.
You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked up Nick from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
What? What? Yeah, that was my reaction too.
So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. The earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship.
Wait, things aren't like...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you any way I can.
Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
I had no idea Maya was so revered.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world did she get an idea like that?
By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes. For example, I studied the Kurain technique.
Oh, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yup.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world.
Baby.
What is that you've got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you.
Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me...
You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearl? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call Pearl. Pearls?
Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy.
Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Oh, cool! Let's go back to that side room. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today.
Ah, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter?
What? No, how old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray.
I like totally don't know him.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What is this?
You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? you can see the lock on that person's heart.
What?
This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psyche locks, Mr. Nick.
Psyche locks.
The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it.
How? This is so cool.
Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but we'll give it a try.
You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop.
Well, I've got to start somewhere. Oh, cool. Wait, but I don't know. What have I got? I don't have anything yet. Alright, we'll come back. Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be your lawyer, I bet.
Yes.
Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. This is not the first time you've wanted that. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. You're a cute kid. Oh, he's talking to Pearl. Haha, I'm not scary, honest. I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Gumshoe! Detective, what are you doing? Showing her something dangerous. Oh, sorry. Jesus. Sorry. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Well, yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer's going to testify tomorrow. He must be talking about Lotta.
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Lotta's hot pictures. Besides, you must realize by now, pal, there's no way anyone other than my Faye could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over the tabloid shows last year. I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have swore I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. It looked really interesting, too. Do you have a copy, pal? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy. About Maya's trial tomorrow. And I got two pieces of news for you, pal. Bad news and even worse news. So, which do you want to hear first? Oh, so which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? We sent him to prison. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a second. Didn't Von Karma stand trial and lose? That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Oh, did he have a relative? Who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13. What? And hasn't lost a trial yet. That's why they call him a prodigy, pal. Wait a second. The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? A prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal.
That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Not a single child labor law in the books.
I don't know. Real Germany probably does, but apparently fake fictional Germany here doesn't. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters now. He's gone. You wanted to see a picture of the newspaper? Why does it say newspaper clipping 1? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day. Hey, that's the news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Huh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Thank you! Newspaper clipping 2. Mimi Meanie. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm going to ask you again. Do you know Dr. Gray?
I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach.
This girl is hiding something. I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use the Magatama. Eeny, meeny. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is.
I told you? Like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's your, like, proof?
While it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have, at least, indirectly have known of him.
Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly?
I should try to show that the possibility existed. Something that shows a possible connection. Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Meanie.
Meanie is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Ms. Mimi Meanie wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed. She was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Was she a nurse at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Meanie. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Ray was really tough on people. Like, a total straight slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out. Because she was overworked. Wiped out? So, that's why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sister so hard. So, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah. Like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. I'm so sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works.
I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might need people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying.
Bless her, she's so sweet.
Well, I think we need to go back to... Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I have never left Kurain Village.
Really? That's pretty amazing.
You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. I would like to talk to Morgan. Do you think she's there? What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Ho! Hi there. That's a oh shit moment. Mia?
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia,
you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is? Tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Cool? You think Maya's not guilty? Are you sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams. They can't. From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and been buried in the ground.
That is impossible.
You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
What does that mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show she was set up.
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Come on, show me the key to this case.
Okay. So, time for wild speculation. Morgan set Maya up to be framed to get her out of the way for Pearl to take over. And the real murderer is Eenie Meenie? And she was hiding behind the folding screen? And she invited Lotta there to make sure Lotta would get pictures?
Mia, have you seen this key before?
The key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key. Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks.
The fuck?
Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key even from me...
What in the world is going on? I mean, it's hard for me to understand why Mia would protect her aunt if the aunt set Maya up to be framed, because, you know, I'd be like, take that bitch down, you know, like, I got no problems taking that bitch down. However, not everyone is as, what's the word I'm looking for? Some people are more filially devoted than I am. So, just because I would happily take down, my aunt or, you know, whatever, doesn't mean that it would necessarily be easy for Mia, I'm getting them mixed up. That doesn't mean it would necessarily be easy for Mia to come out with it. So maybe Mia is just unable or unwilling to come out with the fact that their Aunt Morgan is a mastermind behind this. Like, I can see that. Again, it's not something that I personally would have trouble saying, but I understand that other people could or might. So, okay. I absolutely don't think that she would hold back from telling us that it was eeny meeny if she knew about that. But, you know, again, eeny meeny might in some way be connected to Aunt Morgan, so that might be where the reticence to speak is coming from. Alternately, I guess it's possible that, I mean, Maya could actually be guilty, and Mia is just trying to give us hope, but I don't think she is. So I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't think it's a strong possibility. So that's really all I have to go on. That maybe she's holding back because it's hard for her to say, yeah, no, it was totally our aunt. But it does seem strange to hold that back. Like, I don't know. That's all I got. Now, admittedly, sometimes we don't see the bad guy until, you know, later in the game. But I feel like we should have all the pieces we need. Especially she says the key is the key to the case. And my thinking is that maybe Aunt Morgan had a second key made so that I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, well, actually, I don't have very many theories, so we'll just have to wait and see. That has been another Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. My name is Anna Mardal, and this is very exciting. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.